not come in your house if you have a cat.
You scared of cats?
Yeah. I am with Chauncey. I got scratched by a cat when I was 4 years old. They can't get anywhere near me.
Growing up around all them alley cats, man, they'd do anything, man. No.
I wish I had known this when I was in
Chauncey's afraid of cats.
I would have had some cats on the sideline for you.
If you would have did that, y'all would have beat us in the first round.
Done. Never again. Nowhere near me.
Okay, so now we're finding out.
That's right, PJ.
Paul too, though?
I'm with you, Chauncey.
Man, ain't nobody messing with cats, man.
And cats. I got scratched when I was a kid.
Hey, listen.
And I'm allergic.
They jump out of the dumpsters.
What?
They all over the place. Man, listen, man. Cats, no.
Jump out of the dumpsters?
I can't do that.
Yeah, you in the alley, you riding your bike, or your big wheel, whatever
I know, but don't you think enough
they
time
jump out
has gone by now that you can revisit this cat thing and
Well, no,
you're not riding your bike through alleys anymore?
I'm scarred, Beats. It's not going to happen.
and you're that
I've been
scarred?
scarred for life. I was scratched in the face by a cat.
Why? Let me ask you this. What did you do
I
to
was
the cat?
petting the cat.
Were you petting the cat,
There
Paul?
you go. Cat probably didn't want to
Look me in the face and tell me all you were doing was petting a cat.
You know, when you're a kid, you play around, so I gave him some bark. I was like, "Roo!" Gave him that. Gave me one across the face.
There you go.
Gave
That's
me one across the
self-defense.
face.
You mess with a cat and gave you a $150, huh?
All right, so Paul's story is invalid.
But listen, I'm also allergic.
That's what everyone says about cats. I don't even know that 90% of the people that say that are actually allergic to cats.
I'll definitely break out. I can tell if a cat even been in your house.
Oh my God.
If I come in there.
Maybe that's why I had bumps my whole life. Probably was breaking out and allergic and didn't even know it.
I feel like I'm in a therapy session that I didn't
And
want to
don't make me no cookies either if you got a cat, I'm just saying. Y'all ready?
Thursday. I am definitely going to do that. I don't have a cat, but I'll get one. Steven Adams was given a technical foul for kicking Bradley Beal in the groin. When asked if he thought it was intentional, Beal said, "I don't know if it was or not. All I know is I got kicked where I shouldn't have." Is that kick, Jalen, worth a suspension?
So I just looked at it again. He did extend it, and therefore I would say he's not what I consider a dirty player, but he did do it on purpose.
Man,
so based on him doing that, yes, it should warrant a suspension.
He extended those size 22s. Man, he kick you anywhere you going down.
Man.
That is definitely something that you have to look at and warrant for a suspension. I mean, that guy, look at this guy's feet, man.
Weird.
It's like a brick.
I understand he wanted to get the foul from Gortat, and he was going down awkwardly, but yeah.
Get a man a night off.
Give him one.
But you would think, he's been the victim himself of these unfortunate groin kicks. Why would you do it to someone else?
Why would he do it to somebody else?
Right. Come on, let's not forget.
Question.
He was getting grabbed on the play. He couldn't move, so he kind of like flung his leg out there. You know, it was a reaction. It was a reaction.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's tough. But I'm with you, Jan. I don't think he's a dirty player.
Oh,
well, Draymond likes to make a lot of comments on social media. Here's one of them. Inadvertent. That's like an actual kick, though. Ha 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 ha. Funny. Man, I feel like he should really be making comments, but.
I feel bad for Brad.
Man, looking like Bruce Lee right there. He got the other leg up. Look at the form on it.
Very cartoon-like. So this is some movement. Change has come to Cleveland, kind of. Ty Lue promised that lineup change, and it came in the form of moving Jay Crowder to the bench and starting Tristan Thompson now at center and moving Kevin Love back to power forward. Chauncey, is this going to help that team?
I think it's a welcome change. You're going to need Tristan to get back to being Tristan. Being a rim protector, being good on defense. You need some of those other guys to get back to themselves, too. But I think this gives them a sense of normalcy. This is what they're used to, playing this way. You know, defensively, obviously, they should be a lot better. They should be a lot better with Tristan in there. And, you know, we'll see. But what's the worst that can happen?
I'm not so sure they're going to be that much better. I mean, you're always going to look at the Cavaliers' flaws. And Kevin Love, he was a center. Now you put Tristan there. Okay, we're not going to run the pick and roll with Tristan now. We're going to run it with our power forward now. So you still have those same problems in that spot. Because before you had Jay Crowder, who is an exceptional defender.
Not this year.
He's an exceptional. You put him in a pick and roll, he can guard.
Paul, he's been disappointing this year, man. He hasn't been the same.
Well, offensive, but he's a solid defender. Now you're like, okay, Tristan. He's a better defender, but now we're like, okay, we're not going to go
that much better, or is
we're going to put Tristan? We're going to put Kevin Love in the pick and roll. How do you solve that?
I mean, it's not. It's not lights out by any stretch.
He was that great. They still in the first few games.
The reality,
they were last, and next to last. So how much can this help?
is going to be a poor defensive team regardless of their starting lineup. If they're going to beat teams, elite teams, it's going to be because they're scoring and getting timely stops. But it's not really a new lineup. It's their old lineup. And we talked about why they're going to change this way, and I felt like it would be Tristan for the reasons that you said. But one other reason, they got to get his value up. He has career lows across the board in points, assists, rebounds. So they need that guy to actually start playing like something if they're going to have an opportunity to move him.
They need his toughness. They really do. Extra effort points, offensive rebounds, things of that nature. They haven't been getting those things. Tristan inserted back into the lineup. Maybe maybe his confidence was down. Maybe he was a little shaken with going to the bench. Maybe this gives him a boost. And they're much better when Tristan is playing active.
Also, when you're struggling and you make a change like this, it can give the group some energy. They're like, what we got going right now isn't working, obviously. So by reinserting him in the starting lineup again, they can feel a little more energetic, like, okay, I think this is it. Guys agree with it. Let's go out here and win some games. Now, they may win the first 2, 3, but over the long haul, I just don't think it's the biggest answer they need. They need some answers to come from somewhere else.
I got some question for you guys. Do you think they made a mistake overall with a philosophy saying we're going to start Love at center because that's what it's going to take to beat the Golden State Warriors and close out games?
That's what it was all about.
Well, I think you try to get comfortable playing that way, knowing that you have to play that way to beat the Warriors. However, Tristan is one of those guys, and everybody needs one. He's a glue guy. He's been a glue guy over the course of the last several seasons. They rally around Tristan. They rally around his toughness, so you have to get him back playing.
Only when he's playing
the ball. Yeah, you got to get him back trying to play that kind of ball.
He has to come out there and give him energy. That's how they feed off his extra possessions on the offensive rebound, taking charges, blocking shots. Some of the things which he didn't do in the finals last year. So he has to get back to that if he's going to energize his ball club.
Cavs talk will continue, inevitably. Tomorrow, though, Boogie Cousins is hosting his second annual Comedy Slam. Jalen, your favorite comedian of all time is?
That's a great question.
It's a hard one.
I'm going Richard Pryor.
Not bad.
Ooh, that's
not
a
bad.
good one.
After the break, how has New Orleans made their offense shine with 2 ball-dominant bigs? We'll break it down in Chauncey's Court Vision.
TV shows are Living Color and
Yes, in Living Color for sure.